So after completing line graph by bar chart, pie chart, we are going to discuss table now. Then the last one will be diagram for this session only. We can add other parts in the later. A table. Okay, here is the table of 5 different countries, their expenditure on food, clothing and leisure. The expenditure was shown here in percentage. So this table illustrates the proportion of national expenditure of 5 countries, Ireland, Italy, Spain, Sweden and Turkey on 3 types of consumer items in 2002. Overall, the category of consumer good that all countries spent most was food, drink and tobacco, because all countries spent their most amount of money on food, drink and tobacco. Like here is 2.2, 6.6 and 28%, 9%, 16%. So all countries spent their most amount of money on the food, drinks and tobacco, which is almost 3 times higher, which is almost, it does not goes in all cases, which is almost 3 times higher than other types of foods. So it's 6% and we can call it more than 18%, 5% more than 15%, 6% and more than 18%. The outlay of Turkey, the lowest spending could be seen in the category of leisure and education in all 5 countries. The lowest spending is over here. The highest one is at food, tobacco and the lowest one is at education. The outlay of Turkey was generally higher than other 4 countries. Because Turkey, you can check over here, 32%. All of the others are less than 32%. So 4% all are almost, 6% the almost all are. In terms of food, drink, tobacco, Turkey spent 32%. The expenditure of Ireland was also high. So expenditure of Ireland was also high, it's almost 28.91% as compared to Sweden, which spent the least amount of money, the least, 15.77%. Spain and Italy spent 18.8% and 16.36% respectively. So in a single paragraph, in a single sentence, we describe tobacco. The most spent was by Turkey, and the next one is expenditure. Ireland was also high at 28% as compared to Sweden, which spent the least amount of money at 15%. Spain and Italy were 18.8 and 16.36% respectively. On the other hand, the lowest expenditure was on leisure under 5% in all categories, in all countries. So in leisure, all of the countries spent under 5%. Turkey spent the most of these items at just 4.3%. The highest one was Turkey, which is at 4.35% of their national expenditure, which was around a double than a Spain, because Spain expenditure was like 2% and they have, in Turkey they have almost 4, they are higher than 4%. So which is around a double, which we can call it another way of their expenditure, which was more than a double of Spain. Clothing and footwear was the third category of consumer goods, and outlay of these items between 9% in Italy and 5.4% in Spain. So 9% in Italy and 4.5%. The outlet means the overall it is between 9% and 5.4%. The outlay of these items were between 9% in Italy and 5.4% in Spain. The national spending in this area for remaining countries averaged around 6.5%. So the remaining countries were where is it? We explained 9% and 5.4%. This is 6.43, 6.51, 6.63. So instead of describing all of these, we use a word, the national spending on this area for remaining countries. The remaining countries are Ireland, Spain and Turkey. Averaged around 6.5%. So average around 6.5% because they are almost near to the 6.5%. This is 6.43, 6.51 and 6.63. So instead of describing all of these, we use a word averaged around. So next topic will be the diagram.